Okay. This one's generating a lot of smoke. Where did he say it was? On the opposite side. Shores of Bale Lake. So, here? Elm Shore? Could try it. This looks promising.
Audra Arch, dead ahead.
Thanks. Oh yes, this place. Oh, there. Perfect. That deer is the most chilled deer on the planet. 30 hours have passed. The Adra Arch looms in front of you, just as you saw it through Persoc's eyes. Sagani turns, watching the trees for movement. As the Arch shadow falls over you, the wooded shore fades into a different scene. You're standing... The sound broke there. You're standing in another forest. Blackened bare trunks claw their way out of the soil and keep a solemn vigil. They keep a solemn vigil. Adding letters now. Vigil over the young trees and tender shrubs. You move slowly through the woods and the ruins scattered throughout them. Stone pillars and broken arches show the bones of some destroyed building. Between and amidst all the elves and Orlands, their faces painted and their bows drawn. Burnt trees, crumbling ruins. Where is this? No one seems to recognize it.
I'll follow you.
She counts the arrows in her quiver before adjusting the weight on her shoulders.
I always get a strange feeling near the end of a hunt. Like an itch on the end of my nose. I feel like we're close.
Are you disappointed?
Not at all. After all this time. A part of me had already accepted that I'd never find him. That I'd be stuck, wandering like this forever. I'll admit, I didn't believe you at first. Still didn't until now.
What changed?
I haven't spent this much time around anyone since the long hunts in Nasitok. But I've gotten to know you. Seen how you deal with Kith. Whatever else you turn out to be when we find Theos, you're honest. I know you wouldn't lead me astray in this.
What I mean is thanks. No one's done this much for me in a very long time. Feels almost like I'm part of the village again.
Good question.
She runs her hand over the smooth chiseled surface of the arch. It's been hard to see purpose behind the last 5 years, but lately I've started to realize just how much Persoc shaped our village, how his efforts and sacrifices added up, made us stronger. Bringing his blessing back to Musuk will strengthen us and draw us even closer together, and I'm proud to know that I'll be the one returning with it. She thumps the Adra wall with the heel of her hand. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First we need to go find Persoc, as well as your quarry Rins. Should give me time to figure out what I'll say to him. What do you think you'll tell Persoc?
I guess that depends on who he is now. I'd like to think that traveling for 5 years entitles me to give him a solid earful about all of it. But what really matters to someone in Persoc's position? The village he left behind? The family he likely won't remember?
I'm sure you'll know what to do.
You sound like my mother on my wedding night.
Anyway, here's to finding our men soon. Onward.
Yeah?
Okay, where am I gonna go now? Sog was standing in a forest surrounded by blackened trees and crumbling ruins. That's not here, is it? Oh my goodness, I can't... Black Meadow. I can't remember what any of these places have. Well, I guess I gotta go to Northweld anyways for my bounty, so... I could could just try there. It might also be this place. It just sucks that we have to go like all the way around this way. Can't just cut across. Okay, well. That's slow. There we go. Let's try here first. Worst case scenario, I get my bounty, so. I can't remember, like, what any of the places look like, so. Until I get there and I'm like, oh yeah, this place.
The figurine. It's glowing.
Oh, good. I picked right. Okay, let's... Alright. So I've got a bounty and a dude to find.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's just... start this direction. Nope. Already got that.
Slowly now.
Slowly now. Bore. Probably to the right.
What?
Puppies! All I heard was what? Puppies. But, eater. That's okay. These puppies are probably a lot tougher than their average wolf, but... Something happened. Eater backfired. Puppy versus elder puppies.
Come back.
Oh, there it is. I was like, what did I actually do exactly?
I'm here.
Violent migrants fight!
Let's go! Let's go! Eh? Be cautious. Be constant.
This isn't what I want. Ooh.
Lava root.
Apparently, ice is not a thing with them. That's okay. Brook. You can't knock down a cloud. Can't believe I just said that. Okay, I need to get my dog. Alright, well, what was I doing now? Dying, apparently. Everybody's getting electrocuted. Throw the book at him. Don't even. Something happened. Oh, wrong one. That's why. Whoa. I think I just saw actual lightning outside. That or the light just exploded. Or someone's house light exploded. I'm not sure what. I'm pretty sure there's a lightning storm going on in my neighbor's house. That must be the truth.
Lava.
Can you, like, actually do something?
Beyond sea.
Leave it to me!
You're not good.
I can't get a good shot with this.
Great. We're probably gonna have to end up napping somewhere.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Well, they're not here. Oh. Oh my god.
Lava root. Beyond sea.
Oh, there's a lot of kitties. Oh my god. That was pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Just stomps right over and bowls him onto his ass. Alright.
Lava root. Beyond sea.
I have concerns about you dying. Where is that thing that's like... Yeah, let's switch to that. We're getting close to the breaking point on that. Okay, you need to keep doing all the damage.
Lava root.
Okay, good. Where are you exactly? Oh geez, you're in the middle of everything.
Dead on.
Yeah, see, she would have died. Hey, Durance, you're getting mauled by kitties. You might want to do something about that.
What? Faru beyond seek.
Someone film this! They're all pissed off at Durance. It happens.
Riff!
Okay, bud. Just got a face full of bullshit. Well, that was messy. Giblets get kicked everywhere. Okay, we're gonna rest. Like, on the corpses of these things. Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Just so many things that want to murder us. Okay, so they must be on this side. Oh. You come upon a clearing and see a group of Glenfarthans standing in a circle. So again, he glances from the Adra statue to the hunters looking for the connection. Meanwhile, the hunters turn and notice you. Their bows are drawn. Take it easy, we're just looking for someone.
What business does an Estramor have with the fangs?
They step aside and turn to you, and as they do, you see something on the ground behind them. Lying amidst the ferns is a white stag. Dark blood mars its brilliant coat, and its sides tremble with quick, shallow breaths. You feel a presence in the beast, something ancient and familiar, before you can speak. Something thumps to the ground. You look down and see the Adra bear, its bright glow flickering.
Arc shadow.
Sagani draws up beside you, her wide eyes fixed on the dying stag.
Ah, it must be.
One of the hunters takes a step forward, and Zagani raises her bow, an arrow knocked.
Any closer and you'll bleed out next to him.
Her voice is low and tremulous.
I never thought I'd prepared myself to meet a stranger. To share the honor and history of my village with someone who had no knowledge of us. Even someone who'd scorn our way of life.
If you're gonna do this, you gotta
I
hurry.
was going to tell him about the years of abundance in Masuk. How his granddaughters have hunted caribou, and his grandsons made our walls strong. But he'll be gone in minutes.
Trust your instincts. I'm gonna murder them all! Oh shit. Doesn't matter what you say, he's dying, and you're doing this for your village. Trust your instincts.
He must know that Masuk remembers him.
She kneels by the fallen stag, placing her hand on his head and begins speaking. She tells Brasok of prosperous decades of the grain trade that has sustained them through the long winters. She recites the stories told about him and speaks of the new elders who have followed in his footsteps. The stag takes a final shuddering breath and falls still.
If you've finished your chanting, we need to get to work before the meat spoils.
Have you no respect? A great soul inhabited this body.
She takes the lustreless Audra figurine.
And it's gone now. What's left is our kill.
How can you show so little regard?
Coming from people who revere stones and long-dead Audra.
She slanders the builders.
Sagani, this isn't worth bloodshed.
This is about my people. Our way of life. If that's not worth blood, I don't know what is.
You Estramoran are full of useless talk.
Oops, I pissed everybody off. Well, technically she did. I was trying to prevent this, but I guess we're just gonna have everybody pissed off at us. That's the way things go. Well, unfortunately for them, I'm fresh. I had some kind of cool puppy versus puppy, go!
Shadow!
I just got, I don't even. This is gonna be pretty hilarious. Puppy. Whoa. Something is occurring here. I remember this was one of the factions for, that Glenfarthing city or whatever, but I can't remember. It certainly won't be now. Actually, you're way over there. Let's not get you to run halfway across the map for that. Durance, meanwhile, is just in the middle of nowhere. Just kind of chilling.
Come on.
Well, okay. Yeah. No. Things are happening again. What the fuck? He's stuck. He's just gonna hang out there. You know what? Just see if you can shoot them from there. I'm fine with this.
Let's go!
Oh.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Who says I'm not? I guess that's the end of that. The fangs. Neutral. Extremely bad. I've been doing a great job at just making myself awful to everybody. Except Defiance Bay, Guild of Beale, the Knights of the Crucible. Well, if they didn't want to die, then they shouldn't have gotten mad at me. And tried to kill me. I mean, that's just common sense. Okay, this is the only place I haven't looked for that bounty, so... Let's see. Wait, where's that cave? Is this it? The nest? Oh, no, wait, the cave is up here. I was right in front of it and didn't pay attention.
Margaren's fire casts light.
Oh, shut up,